Let's talk instead about a mystery interstellar object that was spotted by astronomers last week. It could be the oldest comet ever seen. It's only the third time that we've actually detected an object that has come from beyond our solar system.
NASA's astronomers have been watching the skies for decades, scanning the heavens for asteroids, comets, and the occasional mysterious visitor. But in early 2025, something appeared that immediately set off alarm bells. At first, it looked ordinary, a faint speck of light moving slightly against the background of distant stars, the kind of detection that usually gets filed away as a routine comet. Nothing to worry about. But as researchers tracked its motion, night after night, they realized this was no ordinary comet. Its speed, its trajectory, and eventually its behavior were unlike anything they had ever seen before. Soon, whispers began to circulate. This wasn't just another icy rock wandering through space. This was something much stranger, something that seemed to defy the basic laws of physics. NASA eventually confirmed the object's designation, 3I/Atlas. Only the third interstellar visitor humanity has ever recorded. But unlike its predecessors, this one carried with it a long list of impossible anomalies. Most obvious, a comet tail that pointed the wrong way. Normally, the sun's radiation pushes gas and dust away, creating a bright tail that streams outward. But 3I Atlas was different. Its tail pointed toward the sun, as if gravity and radiation pressure had been flipped upside down. Even more unsettling, the comet wasn't venting gas like it should. Instead, it was shedding only dust. That detail might sound minor, but to astronomers, it was as if the rules of comet behavior had been rewritten. And then came the path. Instead of passing harmlessly through the outer solar system, 3I Atlas was threading an impossible route, swinging dangerously close to Mars, Venus, and even Jupiter. A path so precise it looked engineered. And perhaps most suspiciously of all, at the very moment when it should shine brightest, the comet will slip behind the sun, perfectly hidden from Earth's telescopes, as if it doesn't want to be seen. Coincidence or something more? This is where the mystery begins. Interstellar objects are rare. In fact, before 2017, none had ever been confirmed. That year, astronomers spotted a long, cigar-shaped object speeding through our solar system. It was named Oumuamua, meaning scout in Hawaiian. Oumuamua wasn't just strange, it was unprecedented. It accelerated away from the sun in a way no comet or asteroid should. It had no visible tail, no gas emissions, and yet it seemed to propel itself as if under its own power. Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb even suggested it could be artificial, a probe from another civilization. Most scientists disagreed, but none could fully explain what had happened. Then, in 2019, another interstellar visitor appeared, Borisov. Unlike Oumuamua, Borisov behaved more like a traditional comet, venting gas and eventually breaking apart as it neared the sun. But even Borisov raised questions. Why did it fragment so violently? And why did its chemistry look so different from comets native to our solar system? Now, in 2025, 3I Atlas arrives, and this time, the strangeness is on a whole new level. A backward-facing tail, no gas, a near-perfect planetary flyby sequence, and a disappearance behind the sun at the critical moment of study. 3 visitors, 3 mysteries, each stranger than the last. Scientists are beginning to wonder if this is just chance, or if the universe is trying to tell us something. Because every time one of these interstellar objects arrives, it challenges our understanding of physics, chemistry, and even the possibility of life beyond Earth. To understand why astronomers are so unsettled by 3I Atlas, we need to look closely at its most bizarre feature, the tail. Every comet forms a tail as it approaches the sun. Solar radiation heats up its surface, releasing gases and dust. The gases form a glowing coma around the nucleus, while solar wind pushes particles outward, creating a tail that always points away from the sun. Always. But 3I Atlas broke that rule. Images leaked from NASA's Hubble and the Vera Rubin Observatory show its dust streaming inward, toward the sun. That makes no sense under standard physics. For this to happen, the comet must be venting material from its sun-facing side with such force that it overpowers solar pressure. Yet, spectroscopic scans reveal no trace of gas emissions at all. This paradox has left scientists grasping for explanations. Could it be composed of exotic materials that behave differently under solar radiation? Could hidden processes inside the comet be venting dust in ways we've never seen before? Or is the answer even stranger? Some astronomers whisper that such behavior could be the signature of something artificial, not a comet at all, but a disguised probe, something designed to appear natural while hiding its true purpose. The backward tail is more than a curiosity. It's a red flag, a clue that 3I Atlas is not. The next anomaly is the comet's trajectory. Most interstellar objects enter and exit our solar system in wide, sweeping arcs. They pass through once and vanish forever, but 3 Atlas is taking a path that seems far too precise to be random. In October 2025, it will pass within just 30 million kilometers of Mars. That's close enough for NASA's rovers to potentially capture it in the Martian sky. Soon after, it will sweep past Venus at just 0.7 astronomical units. Then in 2026, it will approach Jupiter's neighborhood, coming within 0.3 astronomical units of the gas giant. The odds of a comet naturally passing close to 3 major planets in one journey are astronomically low. Harvard teams have run simulations, and the probability of such a path happening by chance is virtually zero. Even stranger, its route resembles trajectories NASA designs for spacecraft, using planetary flybys as gravitational slingshots to conserve energy. Exactly the kind of maneuver a probe would use to scatter observation devices across multiple planets. Coincidence or design? 3 Atlas seems less like a random visitor and more like a machine following a carefully planned tour of our solar system. And remember, at its closest approach to the sun, it will be completely hidden from us, exactly when we should be watching it most.
Whenever something unusual crosses into our solar system, it's not just astronomers who pay attention. Defense agencies also watch the skies.
The U.S. Space Command operates a sophisticated tracking system called the Space Fence, a massive radar network capable of detecting even tiny fragments of debris in orbit. If they can spot an object the size of a baseball near Earth, then surely they are monitoring something as massive and unusual as 3 Atlas. And yet, there has been silence. Publicly, neither the Pentagon nor the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office nor NASA's own Planetary Defense Division have made statements about this interstellar visitor. That silence is almost deafening.
Why would they remain quiet about the largest, fastest interstellar object ever detected? One possibility is secrecy. Agencies may already be studying 3I Atlas intensely, but behind closed doors. After all, a fast-moving, massive object with an impossible trajectory is the perfect test case for defense systems. They may be running drills in real time, practicing communications, decision-making, and even planetary defense scenarios without alerting the public. But here's the chilling part. If this were not a comet, but something engineered, then there is nothing humanity could do. At speeds exceeding 130,000 miles per hour, it is untouchable. By the time a spacecraft could be launched, it would already be gone. For military strategists, that is the ultimate nightmare, a potential probe sweeping through our system, completely beyond interception. So maybe the silence isn't ignorance. Maybe it's caution.
Astronomy is often detective work, and 3I Atlas has given scientists a mystery worthy of Sherlock Holmes. Long before its official discovery, the Rubin Observatory in Chile had captured nearly 50 pre-discovery images during equipment testing. These frames became a treasure trove. When researchers examined them, they immediately noticed the backward-facing tail. Computer models confirmed what the eye suggested. Under normal physics, such a tail is impossible. Solar radiation always pushes dust away from the sun. For dust to flow inward, the comet must be venting from its sunward side with enormous force. But without any gas emissions, what's driving this? Spectroscopic analysis added more puzzles. On July 3, 2025, sensitive instruments detected no trace of gas emissions whatsoever. Normal comets vent carbon dioxide, methane, and water vapor. 3I Atlas vents nothing, only dust. Light curve measurements suggest it rotates once every 16 hours, giving hints about its shape and structure. If its surface is metallic, polarimetric studies could reveal it. If it's icy, infrared scans from the James Webb Space Telescope might identify exotic compounds. If it contains alien chemistry, its signature could be unlike anything in our solar system. This comet isn't just an icy rock, it's a laboratory from another star. A natural or unnatural experiment drifting straight into our telescopes. And for the first time in history, astronomers worldwide are coordinating an unprecedented multi-wavelength study. Webb, Swift, TESS, Hubble, and even Mars rovers and Jupiter probes will all take part. Because this object may hold secrets billions of years old. So what might 3I Atlas actually be hiding? Already, astronomers have detected water ice in its coma, but this isn't ordinary water. Every drop of water in the universe has a chemical fingerprint, the ratio of deuterium to hydrogen. Earth's oceans have one ratio, comets from the Kuiper Belt have another. If 3I Atlas carries water with a different fingerprint, it means it was born around a completely different kind of star. That would make it the first confirmed sample of water from another solar system. And there's more. Its estimated age could be 7 billion years, older than our sun itself. That means it may have formed before Earth even existed, making it the oldest comet humanity has ever studied. Inside, trapped grains of interstellar dust could contain pristine chemistry from the early galaxy, compounds that predate not only Earth, but the very birth of our solar system. In other words, it's a time capsule, a frozen message from the Milky Way's deep past. And if those grains show unusual isotopes, or even prebiotic molecules, then 3I Atlas could carry clues about how life spreads between stars. Some scientists already speculate about panspermia, the idea that life can hitchhike across the galaxy on comets. If true, then maybe Earth's life began not here, but out there.
3I Atlas isn't arriving in isolation. It's the third in a strange trilogy of interstellar visitors. In 2017, Oumuamua appeared. Long, thin, and accelerating mysteriously, it left scientists divided. Was it natural or a probe disguised as a rock? Harvard's Avi Loeb even suggested it could be alien technology. In 2019, Borisov arrived. It looked more like a conventional comet, but then shattered apart unexpectedly near the sun. Its chemistry, too, was unusual, different from anything in our solar system. And now, 3I Atlas, the strangest of all. A backward-pointing tail, no gas, a precision planetary flyby, a disappearance behind the sun at the moment of closest approach. 3 visitors, each more bizarre than the last. This isn't random, it's a pattern. Maybe our models of interstellar space are incomplete. Maybe comets out there behave in ways we can't yet imagine. Or maybe, just maybe, some of these visitors aren't natural at all. If 3 interstellar objects have already forced scientists to rethink everything, what might the 4th or 5th bring? Perhaps 3I Atlas is just the beginning of a new chapter, one where the universe keeps sending us puzzles, daring us to solve them. The most critical moment is yet to come. On October 29, 2025, 3I Atlas will reach perihelion, its closest approach to the sun. And at that exact time, it will be perfectly hidden behind the sun from Earth's point of view. None of our ground telescopes, not even Hubble or the James Webb, will be able to observe it. The timing is uncanny. When it reemerges weeks later, the world will be watching. Will it fragment like Borisov? Will it suddenly release gases, proving it's a natural comet after all? Or will it glide through unchanged, stable, and silent? NASA's Perseverance rover on Mars, the MAVEN orbiter, and even the Juno spacecraft near Jupiter may have angles to see it when Earth cannot. Every eye, every lens, every sensor we have will be turned toward it. Because after that, it will be gone. Forever. Racing back into interstellar space, never to return. If it is natural, it will still be the most extraordinary comet ever studied, older than Earth, carrying alien chemistry. If it is something more, then we may never truly know. All we can do is watch, wait, and wonder.
As 3I Atlas streaks through our solar system at 130,000 miles per hour, it carries secrets from a time before the sun existed. Whether natural or engineered, comet or probe, one truth is undeniable. It has united astronomers, scientists, and dreamers across the globe in a shared quest for answers. Its backward-pointing tail, its improbable trajectory, its impossible timing, all of it challenges our understanding of the universe. We may never get this chance again. Once it leaves, it will vanish into the dark forever. A fleeting encounter between our young solar system and a relic from another time and place. And so the question remains, are we ready to listen? Because whatever secrets it carries, whether about the chemistry of alien stars, the origins of life, or something even more profound, 3I Atlas represents our best opportunity yet to glimpse what lies between the stars. The story isn't over, it's just beginning. And together, we will uncover what this mysterious visitor has come to show.